Things off in Northeast, where Republic Restoratives Distillery has created a spirit called Dissent Gin, and they're giving $10 from every bottle purchased to National Network of Abortion Funds.
The bottle will cost you $79, but $10 of each bottle sold will go to the National Network of Abortion Funds, which provides money and logistical support for people seeking abortions.
Now, although it seems to pay a particular nod to everything that's currently going on, we're told the gin was actually first thought up as an ode to Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Okay.
As excited as I am about seeing Columbia University and Ruth Bader Ginsburg, did they say $79? $79? Is that how much gin costs these days? I feel like you could drown your enemies in Seagrams for the same price. At least a portion of the money from Dissent Gin is going to a great cause. And also, no one is being drowned in expensive gin. I will tell you that. And I love Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I love that she was the inspiration for all of that. She's finding ways to dissent from the great beyond. Although this was a huge missed opportunity to name the product Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Hey, thank you very much. I'll be here all week. Literally, I'll be here all week. Also, D.C. is the only city where political protests and booze come together so naturally. So salud. We're staying in D.C. for this next story, where the D.C. Council has unanimously approved a bill that will allow D.C. residents to buy medical marijuana without needing a doctor's approval. Hey, you hear that, smokers? Yeah, no more co-pays for all those sham doctor visits. You can go straight to the dispensary and get what you need. Now, it's hilarious that the entire council voted to put stoners on the honor system. You already know those dispensary visits are going to have some great excuses like, yeah, I need this for my anxiety. Oh, you know what? I'm at high risk for glaucoma. I need this to settle my stomach. I ran out of gin. Yeah, I got a gordita at home that's lonely. It needs a friend. Now, the best part about this is that the D.C. Council found a way to legalize marijuana without going through Congress. They should do this with everything they think Congress might take away. I can think of one issue in particular that the Supreme Court weighed in on last Friday, one that now has a gin raising funds for it, hey? And we're taking a trip to L.A. for this next story, where an unprecedented sriracha shortage has gotten so bad that a restaurant named Bayou is offering free food in exchange for an unopened 28-ounce bottle of sriracha. They'll also give half off certain menu items in exchange for a 17-ounce bottle. Man, it's a pretty good deal, you know, if you're not a sriracha fanatic. If you are, in fact, a sriracha addict, you better hold on to your bottles because they are hard to come by right now. Go ahead and hoard them things like doomsday preppers. You know things are bad when restaurants are resorting to the barter system with their own customers. Aren't they like Wimpy from those old Popeye cartoons? Like, I will gladly pay you Tuesday for some sriracha today. They are this close to, why make Wimpy sound like he was standing outside a 7-Eleven that used to be a Highs trying to sell his mixtape? They are close to making a sriracha donation public service announcement, by the way. If you can find it in your heart to donate to our sriracha drive, you would be keeping a restaurant in business and making its pretentious customers smile. Just for one bottle, you can make hundreds of people feel good about overpriced food. Now you can go ahead and go about your commute, and also if you have some extra funds to contribute to our restaurant basketball team, we will take that as well. Finally, I chose one more food-based story because this one appears to have America divided. What you are looking at right now, this is Taco Bell's testing out 2 new menu items featuring massive Cheez-It crackers, the Big Cheez-It Tostada and the Big Cheez-It Crunch Wrap Supreme. Now, I'm pretty sure this has no health value whatsoever. In fact, we're all living 5 minutes shorter now that we've made eye contact with those products. Now, when our newsroom saw this story, the reactions were a mix of pure joy and abject horror. There was no middle ground whatsoever. People either love the idea of these or they hate it with the heat of 1,000 suns. Now, I personally am not a huge fan of any cheese product that can't legally call itself cheese. However, I also once made fun of the Doritos Locos Tacos until I tried one. And now I dream about the Doritos Locos Tacos. So I won't knock these until I try them. But since that implies that I'm going to try them someday, I'm going to ask y'all to pray for me in advance. My favorite story, of course, it's got to be the D.C. Council finding a way to outmaneuver Congress in the name of weed. There's nothing more D.C. than that.